Hello and welcome to the Blackstone Solicitors YouTube channel, your go-to source for practical, no-nonsense legal advice in the world of construction and property law. Today we're tackling a phrase that sounds more like a headline from a bank robbery, but in construction law it's a tactical legal move with serious consequences. We're talking about smash and grab adjudication. Let's unpack what it is, how it works, and whether it's a fair fight or legal daylight robbery. In simple terms, a smash and grab adjudication is when a contractor claims payment in full, not necessarily because the work is worth that much, but because the client or employer failed to serve the correct notices on time. It's not about the value of the work done, it's about procedure. Here's how it plays out. Let's say the contractor submits a payment application for £100,000. If the employer doesn't issue a payment notice or a pay less notice within the contractual time limits, guess what? The contractor may be entitled to the full £100,000, no questions asked. This approach comes from the Housing Grants, Construction and Regeneration Act 1996, often called the Construction Act. It was designed to protect cash flow in the construction industry, which really is the lifeblood of the sector. But contractors quickly realized that if employers slip up on the admin, they can legally demand payment even if the sum claimed is, shall we say, optimistic. Make no mistake, this isn't a loophole. Courts have repeatedly confirmed that if the proper notices aren't served, the contractor is entitled to the amount claimed, even if it's not the true value. Of course, the paying party can still launch a true value adjudication later to reassess the real amount due, but by then, the money may already have changed hands. So what are the common mistakes that lead to smash and grab claims? First, failing to serve a payment notice within the agreed time frame. Second, not issuing a pay less notice at all or issuing it too late. Third, relying on informal conversations instead of written notices. And fourth, assuming the valuation just speaks for itself. Miss a deadline by even one day and you might find yourself writing a check you didn't plan for. At Blackstone Solicitors, we act for both contractors and employers across England in adjudication disputes. Whether you're making a smash and grab claim or defending one, we'll guide you through the process with strategy, speed, and precision. We review contracts, advise on notice compliance, and act swiftly when cash flow or liability is on the line. So here are our top tips to avoid being smashed. First, know your contract deadlines, especially when it comes to payment notices. Second, always respond to payment applications formally and in writing. Third, don't rely on verbal agreements. Fourth, have a system in place and automate reminders if needed. And fifth, get legal advice before it turns into a dispute. So smash and grab adjudications may sound dramatic, but they're very real and entirely legal under the Construction Act. Whether you're protecting your right to be paid or trying to avoid a costly misstep, the best tool you can have is clear legal advice and a rock-solid process. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell for more legal insights. And if you're involved in a construction payment dispute, don't wait. Contact Blackstone Solicitors today and let's get your position secured.